Hello everyone, Jill here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited to share with you what I've been doing as of recently with my morning skincare routine. So many of you may know that I am an esthetician and I have been working with the Rhonda Allison professional skincare line for many years. I use it both professionally and personally, and for the most part it is really what I use. And I get feedback when I do these sorts of videos about price point, about is there anything else that you can share with us with other lines, which you will be seeing me sort of trying product lines that I definitely hear a lot of you kind of, Jill, can you look at this for us? I'm going to be doing that. But I have to say that these are the products that I use every day. I switch up the products within the line for sure a lot. As a matter of fact, that's one of the other reasons why I tend not to do these kind of videos, because I really do switch up my skin routine quite a lot based on what my skin's telling me, what I'm feeling, and the time of year. So it changes sometimes daily, but for the most part, it is a seasonal thing for me. I will again kind of throw in some supportive, nutrient-rich products here and there, or different actives, even within the season. So really quick, Rhonda Allison is a professional skincare line, meaning that you have to hold a professional license, be it dermatologist, esthetician, plastic surgeon. You have to hold a professional license in order to use the products, obtain the products, and so forth. So the only way that consumers can get their hands on these, which I feel I have used several different even professional lines, and this one by far ticks so many boxes for me that I haven't had the desire really to go outside of the line for many years. However, to get your hands on it as a consumer, you have to be working with a professional of some sort. They can guide you as to what will be best for your skin, and you can purchase it through them, directly through their office. The other reason why I really drag my feet in making these videos is because I don't want them to come off as an infomercial. I use these products. I use them honestly every day, and I have for a few years now. I am quite passionate about this line. Not to say there aren't other lines out there that are really good, because there are. But this is the line that I've committed to using, and I absolutely feel like it fills all the holes in all of the different skincare types, conditions, and those that are struggling with different issues. All right, so we got that out of the way. Here's what I used on my skin this morning. So I just got out of the shower and I just opened up a new citrus gel cleanser. This is really a wonderful, safe cleanser for just about all skin types. It does clean the skin really well, and really nicely clean skin is important because that means it's going to really take in the nutrients of the products or the actives of the products that you're going to use next. That does not mean your skin should feel stripped or be stripped. Definitely not, but it should be clean. I love cleansers that completely wash off my skin. At night when I do my PM routine, you're going to see that I love using oil cleansers to remove my sunscreen, my makeup, everything. I absolutely love a good oil cleanser at night. However, it has to be formulated in a way that it will emulsify with water and come completely off my skin. I gotta know that cleanser is off, because then what I put on it next is gonna do a much better job at getting in there and doing what it's meant to do. So I use the foaming peptide cleanser. I use the citrus gel cleanser. I even incorporate sometimes the pumpkin cleanser. The pumpkin cleanser is a deep cleaning cleanser. It is wonderful for aging skin. It's wonderful for many types of skin. I have naturally sensitive skin. I don't have sensitized skin caused from other elements, over exfoliating, for instance. I have sensitive skin. So with the pumpkin cleanser, my favorite way to use it isn't straight up, but I like to incorporate a little bit of it into my foaming peptide cleanser. Now, when you hear the word foaming, I don't want you to immediately eliminate or have it in your head that means there is going to be a lot of sodium lauryl sulfates or just sulfates in it. They are not. I would not consider using them myself, let alone on my clients if they were. So And to be honest, the foaming peptide cleanser doesn't really foam. And I've always wondered why they call it that. I don't know. Anyway, this one is just a really lovely cleanser, can be used by everyone. So that's what I cleansed my skin in the shower just now. So I definitely go about treating my skin differently as the seasons change. And you definitely should too. Our skin struggles with different things in different seasons, or it needs extra support with certain things depending on the season. So we're starting to tiptoe into summer, and I wear sunscreen 365 days a year. I do switch up the kind of sunscreens that I use depending on the season, but I still use it every single day, and I don't care if I don't leave my house, it's on my face. So now I just started changing kind of how I'm treating my skin in the morning. So I've got my skin clean. I use the citrus gel cleanser. And the next thing that I would do, and it's on order, I actually ran out of a lot of my pigmentation products. I definitely switch over and use the Brightening Pigment Lotion in the summer and the fall, right into fall. I really start incorporating a lot of the brightening line within the Rhonda Allison line, and you can go and check those out through these months, through the seasons of summer and fall. So I do incorporate. I don't do necessarily the entire line. I could, but I tend to want to use other things. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding some vitamin C stem cell. This is a wonderful vitamin C serum. It has other actives in it. One thing about vitamin C that's pretty awesome, as well as what other things that it does well, is that it really does help to boost and assist other actives to do even better. So I love to see formulas that have some other actives in there, and that's one of the reasons why this one is quite superior. So this week you're going to be seeing a part 1 and 2 all about vitamin C serum. And the first one is going to be about why I do not think you should be making your own vitamin C serum at home. No DIYing your vitamin C serums, and why. And then the second part is going to be about 5 things that you really need to look for in a good vitamin C. For sure, it is really beneficial to use a vitamin C underneath your sunscreen. You know, this is going to be help fighting those free radicals that may have gotten through. You know, maybe your sunscreen is needing to be reapplied again or whatever. It's just, it gives that extra assistance to help to repel the free radicals. So I'm going to go ahead and use this now. Packaging. I'm going to be talking about packaging and why it's so important, especially with something like a vitamin C serum. But again, I'm not going to go into that again. But this is kind of a very light gel. And I'm going to be applying this all over. I am not going to apply this underneath my eyes, however. Don't forget your upper lip. We tend to kind of overlook our upper lip and our temple area. Make sure you get really kind of in the temple area. So it is completely absorbed into my skin, and that is largely due to a really good cleanser as well. There is literally, you wouldn't, there's no stickiness at all. At first you're going to be like, ooh, this feels sticky, but there is zero stickiness left on the face. Got my vitamin C on. So now I'm going to go right on into the eye area. You may want to rinse your hands off in between when you use something like, say, a retinol, a vitamin C, something that has acids in it. Rinse your hands off, dry them off before you start working around your eyes. During the day, I use, to me, this is sort of the grandmother of all eye creams. This is the Peptide 3-in-1 eye cream. I wish that I can tell you I use something else, but I honestly don't. At night, I don't use this. And again, we'll see, you know, kind of what very simple routine at night that I do. However, this is my daytime eye cream. Okay, and you don't need much. This is what I'm gonna blend together on my fingers here. And then I'm gonna kind of pat this in above and below. So this is such a nice cream. It is going to really leave your skin tissue very delicate, thin skin tissue around your eyes, very supple, and it's going to keep it supple all day. There are peptides in here. So there are peptides that are essentially proteins, and what they do is they go down into the skin and they talk to the cells. And different peptides do different things. It's very fascinating. So this is going to help to tell those cells to produce collagen. There is a freezing peptide in here that's going to kind of tell those muscles to calm down a little bit. The formulation also is brightening and yet very safe for the eye tissue. It's going to make your makeup look very nice. Some of these sort of heavier concealers that we use and tend to really gravitate toward as we age are lovely, but they can be drying. Some of them can be very drying. So this is a kind of a secret weapon to be able to keep your eye tissue very nicely hydrated and moisturized through the day, and kind of get a little barrier there between, you know, what's in that concealer. And it keeps your under eye area looking nice and soft and supple, even with your concealer. So it's a secret weapon, really. Final step. It's quite simple this morning. I'm going to go ahead and use, this is Control Corrective. I have used this sunscreen from the beginning of my skincare practice. They have a line of sunscreens, and I love their sunscreens. Now, this one happens to be the Aroma Matte. It smells really nice, but the one that I tend to switch to, and again, I have ran out, is their brightening sunscreen. It's called Intensive Skin Brightening, I do believe. It's going to be on your skin all day. These are all SPF 30s, which in my opinion, I don't believe you need to go above a 30 on your face. It's going to work just as well as a 50 and up. And that is a whole separate video. But the brightening, the Intensive Skin Brightening SPF, every time you put it on, which is going to be every day, it's going to help to lighten that surface pigmentation as well as quell what is going on down below to have that melanin sort of reaction happen less, kind of calm it down. So every day accumulatively, it's going to be helping with that pigmentation as well as doing its job, and it does it well, which is it's a full spectrum, UVA, UVB rays, both are going to be dealt with. So we do not have that free radical damage. I also have my C stem cell underneath, which is going to further assist this to do its job, as well as vitamin C. What it does, you know, it's a brightener as well. It helps to brighten, and it's a skin strengthener, which is something that's really important. Vitamin C is a skin strengthener. So don't be shy with your sunscreen. You can't just do a little bit. You really need to almost treat it like a mask. So this sunscreen is doubling as my moisturizer, and it does that job very well. But it is first and foremost a sunscreen. I am not a believer in just relying on your moisturizer, as in it's firstly a moisturizer and it has sunscreen in it, or to rely on what's in your foundation, liquid foundations, or your powders. I am not even super fond of just the powder sunscreens. It is good to have to refresh through the day, perhaps, better than nothing at all. But as your 100% protection, I am not a real big fan of those either. So if I'm having one of those days that I'm like, you know, I'm just not feeling makeup today, I'm not gonna wear makeup, then I will just go right into a really nice lip balm. Remember guys, our lips have the same 3 layers as the rest of our skin. So we need to protect them with a good lip balm. This is a lovely lip balm by Emile Cordon. This happens to be the mint, but what's she call it? It's the Moroccan mint. And I have one of these in all of my bathrooms. I have one sitting in my upstairs bathroom and my downstairs bathroom because I like to end my ritual with a little lip treatment, and these are lovely. So that is an example of one way that I definitely treat my skin in the morning. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.